So talking about databases again. So Judicial's database not only have a terminal that accesses the database, Sims has his own personal walk-in safe. Let's take a look. So here he is looking up the Pez dispenser. Personal safe in his office with hard copies. Pez dispenser.
Legal. Radioactive.
What does this say? Interview with confidential informant. Informant names George Wilkins as relic holder. George Wilkins, identifier, same identifier as we've seen before. Current status, relocated, mechanical, computer support. So, interesting. Wilkins was a confidential informant?
He was not. It's somebody was a confidential informant and they tattled on George Wilkins.
I see.
But man, that's actually quite a weak spot in judicial system because they're just like, we super 100% trust our informants and those people can just finger anyone they want.
Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to get rid of a friend or something, they could accuse them.
Finger them.
Yeah.
You don't like this person? Finger them.
So George Wilkins might actually be a good guy. He just has somebody who doesn't like him.
That's right.
It could be, yeah, we'll see. I also didn't like, they have digitized records. Right, here's the Pez dispenser. But then they also have hard copies. And this is okay, but like maintaining hard copies, maintaining digital copies, maintaining a database, to the extent that you're monitoring Pez dispensers, I mean, the manpower required to do this is through the roof.
Through the roof.
Oh my gosh.
I also didn't like his safe because it's like plain sight. It's like in his office, which I assume is his like his official judicial office. And so like people can see all the relic stuff back there. It's not like I would imagine if this stuff is so forbidden, what judicial really should do is destroy them and just shove all that stuff into the janitor's closet, like the janitor's closet. Instead, they have this door that has this like safe locking, this trigonal shaped locking mechanism on a glass door. Like how safe can this be? Just kick the door open. Just throw a brick, break the glass.
Yeah, so it's an overbuilt lock given that it's a glass door. You should just have a regular lock.
Even if it wasn't glass, it's a wood door. Break the wood door.
So, yeah, interesting. Does Judicial know about the janitor's closet? Because this is a Judicial hard copy location.
Right. My suspicion is that Judicial... Oh, I see what you're saying. So my thought that Judicial doesn't know about the janitor's closet. So that means that they can't actually get rid of these relics because if the relics disappear, then they either have to be seen as destroyed or they've disappeared somewhere and then that causes investigation. Mm-hmm. So you need to have this place, which is visible to people. Let's say like, oh, that's where Judicial hides all the relics. Okay, fine. That's just a box there. Fine.
So it's kind of it's a safe in his office. I would have thought it would be a warehouse in Judicial somewhere, not necessarily in his private office.
That's right. Is in his private office. If we skip forward in our video, it's super clean in there. Like either there's custodial staff going in there and cleaning, like wiping. There's no dust. Either they're wiping everything, or like a good chunk of his day, or maybe his week, is spent cleaning this room.
Yeah, unless it's pretty... No, there has to be janitors. There has to be somebody coming here, cleaning it, maintaining it, updating the records, deleting things out of the records where things have been destroyed. This is a lot of work to make sure that this is in this kind of shape. I don't think Sims can do this by himself because he's off doing work out in the field.
That's right.
So, yeah, there's substantial manpower needed for this. Weird. So I don't really understand how the silo works. There seems to be a lot of manpower focused on like organization of relics and spying.
And also generating plastic because these are plastic bags. I don't think they have access to oil. Like, how are they making plastic bags?
So maybe farmers, with corn and different...
Corn oil. Okay.
Yeah, I think you can make plastics out of that kind of stuff. But it's so reliant on farmers to make sure their job is being done well. They got to feed the silo. They got to make plastics now. We haven't learned anything about the farmers in the silo and how the ecosystem works.
That's right. Arguably, farmers are the most important people in the silo.
Yeah.
Skip.
And and Sims is like, I don't care about farmers. I care about my personal relics closet. Okay, Sims.
Okay, Sims.
Okay, Sims.